Young book.
Righteous
mustard. I got it right here.
Yeah, bring it up.
Okay, this is 1 Samuel 16 and 11. It says, and Samuel said unto Jesse, are here all thy children? And he said, there remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep. And Samuel said unto Jesse,
like you see this woman right here? You see this pretty sister right here? She would be considered ruddy. She would be considered tender. All right?
So you can understand.
So you can understand.
That's right, that's right.
It said,
bring it to him, give it to him.
I agree.
I was looking up ruddy and one of the synonyms for ruddy was blooming. And blooming, you got example, it says the blooming faces of children at play, great outdoors. Though that the royals were blooming idiots for, basically, children.
Right. Which is tender. You know, you're still growing. You're still a young man. Because it doesn't make no sense for Goliath not to want to fight King David because he was red. That's just like you about to get in a fight with somebody. You tell him, look, I'm not going to fight you because you got blue eyes or you got green eyes. That don't make no damn sense.
Read the scripture. Let the scriptures. Let the scriptures speak. You know.
That's right. You can never go wrong. You let the scriptures speak.
So this is 1 Samuel 16 and 11. It says, and Samuel said unto Jesse, are here all thy children? And he said, there remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep. And Samuel said unto Jesse, send and fetch him, for we will not sit down till he come hither. And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy and withal of a beautiful countenance, and goodly to look to. And the young,
meaning he was handsome, you know. Now his son was considered the handsomest man on the planet, on the planet Earth, in the history of the Earth. That was Absalom, man. They said that he had no blemish on him, man. He was like perfect from head to toe, and the people loved him so much that the Israelites almost followed his son, man.
It says, now he was ruddy and withal of a beautiful countenance and goodly to look to. And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he.
That's right. Now jump to the 17th chapter.
Okay, so this is 1 Samuel 17 and 41. It says, and the Philistine, Goliath, came on and drew near David. And the man that bare the shield went before him. And when the Philistine looked about and saw David, he disdained him, for he was but a youth and ruddy.
Right. And that's the reason why Goliath didn't want to fight King David. Or he didn't want to fight David at the time, because he was a young boy. That's why even his brother, when he came there, he basically was coming, they thought he was being mischievous. Because they said, look, you just come here because you just want to see the fight. And then when he saw that nobody would stand up, the Spirit of the Lord came on him, and he said, nobody going to deal with this guy? You know what, I'm going to go deal with him. You know, and then Goliath, which was a champion, he done defeated and killed many men. He looked at this young stripling, this young skinny boy, you know, of a beautiful countenance, as the scriptures say, and he said, man, I'm not going to fight this guy, man. This guy's ruddy, he's but a youth, man. You know?
Can I say something? Now, you see the top of that light pole? That's how tall Goliath was.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay?
So you got to imagine a man that tall, looking at, King David was probably what, like about maybe 7 feet tall? 6 feet tall, 7 feet tall?
Sign right there.
Yeah, it might have been a sign of this, just right here. And he probably was skinny too, like that. You know? And Goliath was the biggest man. I'm not going to fight this guy. So in other words, it's like if he would have won the fight, right, which he didn't, then what accomplishment,
challenge.
Yeah, it wasn't a challenge to him. You know? Right, it was like an insult. That's why he said this guy's this guy's ruddy, he's a tender, he's a youth. Even King Saul said, whose stripling is this? You know, because he was a young man. That's the reason why he didn't want to fight. But you have so-called scholars that try to use this scripture to try to say that King David was red, which is just total bullshit.
Yeah, that's like that saying they would have said, pick on somebody your own size.
Right, exactly.
That's why he's like, that's an embarrassment, man.
Yep.
You know, they just said, pick on somebody your own size.
Yeah,
you know?
And then you see what King David did. He took 5 smooth stones, He took a sling, he put a stone in it, he swung it around and said, look, you come to us with all this crap, I'm coming to you in the name of the Lord. He flung that thing, and that thing.
Did you hear that, Nate?
You heard Nate?
Yeah. Hey, the Most High himself, the angel guided that stone and hit this dude Goliath in the forehead. It sunk into his skull. He fell down, and King David took his sword, and chopped his head off with it.
Got it.
Bring it out.
Okay. And so verse 42. And when the Philistine looked about him and saw David, he disdained him.
That's right.
For he was but a youth.
He disdained him. You know what it means to disdain somebody? It means to look down upon him like, come on, man. What? Go ahead.
Yeah, like
he disdained
like
it.
a nigga woman looks at you when you try to talk
Yeah, like the black woman looks at you right now with disdain and disgust. That's how Goliath was looking at King David. Okay?
He disdained him, for he was but a youth, and ruddy and of fair countenance. And the Philistine said unto David, Am I a dog, that thou comest to me with staves?
Yep.
And the Philistine cursed David by his gods. And the Philistine said to David, Come to me.
See? He said he cursed David by his gods, by the Philistines' gods. Dagon and all them other gods that they had. So he came to him with that crap. But watch what King David said.
And I will come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air.
I mean, he was talking big time shit. He said, Come to me, son of Jorel.
And to the beasts of the fields. Then said David to the Philistine, Thou comest to me with a sword, and with a spear, and with a shield.
Yep.
But I come to thee in the name of the Lord of hosts, the power of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied.
Right, that's why, you listen in General Yohanan, that's why the Lord is known as the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies. Okay? Read that part again.
No, it's talking about the Sabbath,
The Lord
man.
of the Sabbath.
Man.
Then you notice he said the name.
That's right.
Shows you the name is important.
Come.
Like we're saying, you got these guys, they'll buy anything, man. You got this guy, Nate, talking about the name of the Lord is not important. And you got, like Elatar said, you got cocksuckers that buy that shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Even people in the world, even their name is important.
Yeah.
You know, if you mess up on somebody's name, they want to correct you.
Oh, remember that chick when you went to get the phone? You called her Mary?
Oh, yeah.
She said, no, Marty.
Marty, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Even when you get a license or a bank card, they spell your name wrong, you get fucking fuck, man. You gotta spell my name right.
So how much more the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son?
Very important.
But we don't give a shit. We're going to continue to keep pushing that name, the name of the Heavenly Father and His Son.
Yep. And we're the only ones that really stress on the name. I mean, you got other camps that speak on the name of the Lord, but we're the only ones that mainly stress having to learn the name of the Most High and the name of His Son, YAHAWASHI, in the Hebrew.
In the Hebrew, and we also stress for you brothers to learn the Hebrew.
Yep.
Learn your maps.
Yep.
It's like Elder Ta'al would say, it's not about standing on the corner calling the white man the devil. It goes further than that, man.
Yep.
It's about building yourself up. It's about building yourself to be a Hebrew Israelite.
That's right.
How the hell are you going to be a Hebrew Israelite and you can't speak Hebrew? What kind of shit is that, man?
That's right.
A lot of you guys, you look at this thing as entertainment. We're not, well, 1 Corinthians 4:9 says about we're set up as a spectacle. Another word for spectacle is entertainment. But really, you're here to learn, man. You're here to build yourself up through the spirit of YAHAWASHI
Understand.
What's that?
With all that getting, get understanding.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
I got something real quick. This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
Yeah, I'm just going to come out and say it. Some of you come down here to be entertained. The Lord know who you are, and the Lord's going to deal with you, man.
Yep.
You know? And we ain't gonna play no games no more. Not that we were before, but we ain't gonna play no games, man. This is deadly serious. It says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. What the hell do you think fear and trembling mean?
Just that.
You think this is a walk in the park? You know, like you're just skanking? Go ahead, brother.
And they come unto thee as the people cometh, And they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
I'm going to give you an example. They hear thy words, but they will not do them. Now, how many times have we gone through the scripture of long hair? How many times? We've gone through the scripture of long hair plenty of times. But yet you still got guys that have that long hair, man. Paul said we have no custom. No such custom. He said it's a shame for a man to wear long hair. All right? So that's just one example.
And beards too.
And what about the beards? A lot of you guys, you like the long hair, but when it comes to the beard, you barely got a beard. You know why? Because the women don't like the beard. So in reality, your passion is really for the women. Your passion is not for the word of the Lord or what the Lord said to do. Now I wonder if that woman is going to save you when the moment comes. You think she's going to jump in front of you and, I'll save you, my Lord?
She's going to be running to save us, skanky eyes. For with their mouth they show...
Man, we got to be straightforward, man. We got to be straightforward. That's how we got to be. Hey, how you doing? All right. Go ahead.
For with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
Yeah, the long hair. Go ahead.
And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song.
Yeah, some entertainment. Yeah, some entertainment. Go ahead, brother.
Of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words.
For they hear thy words. For they hear thy words. Go ahead.
But they do them not.
But they do them not.
Yeah. But he's a demon. He's a damn demon.
Go ahead, brother.
And when this cometh to pass,
and when this cometh to pass, go on.
lo, it will come.
Go on.
Then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
That's how you're going to know that a prophet's been among you. And what does the word prophet mean? It means to say before. That's all it means. There's nothing mystical about the word. It just means to say before.
Represent the chip. So he's teaching, he's saying that it doesn't represent the chip.
And you got to look at this thing very serious, man. This is very serious. This is not just about entertainment. This is very serious. You realize America's about to be destroyed? And it's not just to say America's going to be destroyed. The Lord is going to make an example of this place. It's going to be a great destruction.
Okay.
A sore destruction.
Right, that's right. That's it, man.
The Lord said that day
you know what, brother, you follow
that men are going to tremble in that day, man. What is that? Amos the 8th chapter, 10th verse? Amos 8 and 10.
All right, man.
You got a lot of guys that are full of shit, man. Let me just come out and say it. You got a lot of guys that are full of shit.
This is Amos chapter 8, verse 10.
And so y'all know, you saw the brother. That's the brother from back in 1 West. He had said he had came down, saluted me. I recognize his face and everything. But he said he had just came down from YAHAWAH, right? So I basically told him, I said, YAHAWAH full of shit.
Yeah, speaking about full of shit.
He's full of shit, man. And then basically, I said, he goes off. He doesn't teach the same thing that we teach, you know? So he said, I got to check out both of y'all to see who got the truth. I said, you go up there, you're going to get confused. I said, the truth is right here, man. I said, you know about the mark of the beast, right? And he was confused. I said, the mark of the beast is that chip. He said, well, I gotta do this. So I said, you know, but this guy haven't been around for years.
He's another one that's full of shit. You know? First of all, you hear a guy say that you can do your woman in the butt. Right there and then, man, you should be done listening to that guy. Any guy that tells you you can F your woman in the butt, that's sodomy, man.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Why would you?
I didn't do that shit in the world, man.
Exactly.
Why would you want to pop your woman in the ass? That's sodomy.
Well, isn't the vagina enough for you?
But you know what? In this new homosexual era that we're living in, right? YAHAWAH's pushing that shit because he got faggots up there. Don't listen to that camp. We got guys that are faggots in that camp. Y'all think I'm lying? We can pull up the damn thing.
Yeah. Gods and generals.
Right? We can pull it up. This guy said it's all right for homosexuals to come in the truth. I'm gonna put it out there. If you're a faggot, you ain't coming in the truth, man. YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. If you ever got popped in your ass, just leave now, man.